silence. That's where it starts, in the void, in the empty echoes of betrayal and loss. The world isn't fair. It never was. It never will be. And if you're waiting for someone to come along and save you, stop. No one's coming. No one cares. That's the first truth you need to burn into your soul. People will smile in your face and stab you in the back. They'll take what's yours and laugh while you bleed. The sooner you accept that, the sooner you'll stop waiting for mercy. Mercy is a weakness, and weakness gets you killed. So sit in the silence. Let it break you. Let it strip you down to the bone until there's nothing left but the raw, trembling core of who you are. Because that's where the transformation begins, in the ashes, when everything's been taken from you, when your soul screams and no one listens. That's where you find your edge. You can either let it crush you, or you can use it, shape it, turn it into armor so thick nothing can touch you again. Because that's the secret no one tells you. Pain isn't your enemy, it's your weapon. And silence is the blade. Sharpen it. Let the silence build you. Let it echo inside until it becomes a roar no one else can hear. That roar, it's your heartbeat, it's your battle cry. Because in the quiet, when the world thinks you've given up, that's when you plan. That's when you prepare. That's when you become unstoppable. They'll tell you betrayal makes you bitter. They'll say forgiveness is strength. But they're wrong. Forgiveness is just another leash, another chain to keep you down. Betrayal doesn't make you weak. It wakes you up. It reminds you that this world runs on predators and prey. And you're done being prey. The people who left you, lied to you, and tore you apart. They're fuel. Let their words echo in your mind every time you feel like giving up. Let their betrayal stoke the fire in your chest until it burns so hot, nothing can extinguish it. That fire, it's hunger, and hunger is power. Don't run from it. Feed it. Let it consume every excuse, every doubt, every fear, because hunger drives you forward when everyone else stops. Hunger is what separates survivors from the lost. And when the world comes back around, when they see you rise, they'll regret the day they underestimated you. They thought breaking you would make you weak, but all they did was give you purpose. Betrayal sharpens your focus. It strips away illusions and leaves you with only what matters, your will. And that will, it's indestructible. It's the fire that won't burn out, no matter how much they try to drown it. Remember every word they said, every promise they broke, every time they turned their backs. Carry it with you, not as a burden, but as a reminder that you survived, a reminder that you're still standing, and standing isn't enough. Now you rise. No one is born strong. Strength is built in the dark. It's forged in loneliness, in desperation, in every moment you thought you couldn't go on, but did anyway. You're not the same person you were. You can't be. That version of you died the day they turned their back on you. This version doesn't beg, doesn't break, doesn't bow. You're no longer here to be liked. You're here to win, to rise, to prove that every scar you wear is a trophy, not a wound. They don't get to define you anymore. You do, and you'll do it in silence. No warnings, no explanations, just action, because the loudest victories are the ones they never see coming. So let them talk while you work. Let them doubt while you plan. And when the time comes, show them. Show them the strength they tried to bury. Show them the power they tried to steal. You don't need their approval. You don't need their permission. All you need is that hunger, that fire, that unshakable belief that nothing can stop you. Transformation isn't pretty. It's brutal. It's painful. It's clawing fighting your way out of the pit they left you in and standing tall, covered in dirt and blood, but alive, more alive than you've ever been. Because now you're unstoppable. They say revenge is poison. They say it eats you alive. But what they don't understand is that revenge isn't about rage. It's about discipline. It's about patience. It's about becoming so untouchable, so unbreakable, that no one can hurt you again. Success is revenge. Every step forward you take, every victory you claim, is another nail in the coffin of their lies. They wanted you to fail. They needed you to break. So prove them wrong. Let your silence haunt them. Let your strength shame them. Because the best revenge isn't loud, it's undeniable. Revenge isn't destruction, it's creation. It's building something so strong, so powerful, that it makes them irrelevant. It's about making their betrayal meaningless in the face of your success. They'll watch. They'll see you rise higher than they ever imagined. And that's when you'll know you won. Not because they lost, but because they no longer matter. So now what? Now you rise. Now you move. One step, one breath, one battle at a time. You don't stop. You don't slow down. You don't explain yourself. Because this world, it owes you nothing. But you owe yourself everything. You owe yourself the fight, the climb, the victory. And if they doubt you, good. Let them. Their doubts are just more fuel. Keep going until the weight of your success crushes their disbelief, until your silence drowns out their noise. Because warriors aren't born. They're made in fire, in silence, in pain. So rise, bleed if you must, cry if you have to, but never stop, never give in. This is your time, your war, your victory, and it starts now. No more excuses, no more waiting, no more fear. Take it. Take what's yours. Take the life you deserve. And let the world remember your name.